you take the whole of Asia, people working on the ground, on the factory floor, are very, very poorly paid. They will not be able to survive on what they are paid. They are paid below the poverty line.
It's a very strange thing that the garment industry, which is a very dominant industry, and in fact almost 60% of the global garment production is taking place in Asia, and yet the Asian garment workers mostly, predominantly, work with a poverty level wages, which means the wages on which you really can't even barely survive. And most of the time this survival is not for the whole family but for the person himself or herself. When you organize the garment workers, the buyers move away from that supplier to some other supplier in some other countries. Well, the best tactics of a buyer is to cut and run. I mean, to leave the supplier and go off. So we felt that we need to have an alliance of the organization in various Asian countries.
Asia Floor Wage is a demand for a minimum living wage for Asian workers who produce most of the world's garment. It is a living wage which is not just for an individual worker but also the workers' families.
It is a wage that is common for all workers in Asia. So all workers in Asia will be able to get access to the same amount of goods and services. So in that sense, it will deter companies from moving from one place to another. If they want to make more profits, then they will have to think of other ways and not use the wages of workers.
The role of the Clean Clothes campaign is to put pressure on corporations to sit down with the Asian floor wage and to discuss how to implement a minimum living wage. That is the main goal. But also, of course, to inform consumers about the issues in the garment industry, about the conditions of workers, and give consumers tools to put pressure or to show that they agree with the campaign demands towards the companies.
Consumers, they are using our product. First, they should know we are the worker, we are producing for them. That is the reason they should know our condition, in which condition we are making the clothes for them.
If consumers show to corporations, to the brands they like, that they are concerned about this issue, then it's very difficult for brands to simply ignore it. They have to find a response.
C'est un message important en tant que consommateur, quand on est client d'une de ces enseignes, de dire voilà, je délègue quelque part mon pouvoir d'achat, mais je veux avoir certitude que ce pouvoir d'achat va servir non pas à mettre une pression augmentée sur les travailleurs qui vont fabriquer ces vêtements, mais qui vont servir plutôt à les payer dignement, à leur permettre tout simplement de vivre convenablement dans leur pays.
Maintenant, on va aller vers ces entreprises qu'on a visées pendant ces derniers mois pour leur demander, voilà, qu'est-ce que vous comptez faire avec cette demande de vos consommateurs pour payer correctement les travailleurs qui fabriquent vos vêtements.